I'm going to show you guys the top 10 investments that will make any player a pro in GTA 5 in no time. And let me know down in the comments what your top 10 is, but really let's just get right into it. Alright, so for number 10 it's going to be the Master Control Center, and this is actually a pretty useful one. Now this is one of the last investments you want to get, so you want to get everything else first, but you definitely want to have this at some point. So in order to have this you need to own an arcade because it's going to be in the basement, and pretty much there's so many things this does for you. So you have all the businesses all around the map that you own. So once you have a bunch of businesses all around the map that you own, pretty much instead of having to go over to each one of them one by one and spending so much time traveling, you can literally go to this Master Control Center and it shows all your businesses, and from here you can literally buy supplies for your businesses from the Master Control Center. So instead of going all around the map, you can literally do everything at one time. And you can also check how much stock is in your businesses, so when it's time to sell, you can go over to your business and sell it. Now the only thing you gotta know is some people think that you can pretty much, if you have an MC business and you want to sell the stock in it, that the vehicle will spawn right outside your arcade. That's not the case, it'll still spawn out outside of your business. But for buying supplies this is really useful, so you definitely want to have this. Now number 9 on the list is actually really important. So whenever you're doing missions, especially when you're doing them in hard mode, and a lot of time NPCs are going to spam you and they'll usually have really good accuracy and they'll rather slow you down for doing the mission or take you out. So that's why you're going to want to have the Kuruma Armored. So this vehicle is pretty much bulletproof, so no matter how many times they shoot you, you'll be fine. The other good thing about it is that it's super affordable. So as you guys can see here, it's usually around 500k, but sometimes it does go on discount, so it'll be even cheaper. So it's literally the perfect vehicle for contact missions. Now I gotta say, this does not take explosives, so if someone shoots you with an RPG or a grenade, it will blow up. But for contact missions, you'll never have to fight against explosives, so you should be fine. Now, it would be a shame of me if I hadn't put this one on the list. This vehicle is almost unstoppable, which is the MK2, which is number 8 on the list. Now look, the speed this bike has plus the accuracy on the missiles makes this vehicle one of the best, especially when using it for missions or when you're grinding your businesses. So like I said, it's super fast going back and forth around the map, but also the rockets on this are really good. So for example, if you're using the buzzard, a lot of times the missiles will miss. Well, this one doesn't do that. Almost like literally all the missiles will hit your target. Another thing is it's really easy to park and fly, obviously, just because it's so small. So like if you had a helicopter or if you had a plane, though obviously you have to land it. Even with a helicopter, it could be hard to land, whereas this, you can literally land it anywhere. Now the only thing is, it is kind of expensive, but it is still worth it. Trust me, it's definitely worth it. So I think it's around $5 million, or actually I think they increased it to 6 million, but if you get the trade price by doing the heist, then it'll come down to like 5 million. But trust me, this is still definitely worth it. Now a business that you want to own a little later into the game is going to be the nightclub, which is number 7 on this list. So you usually want to get other businesses first, because how this business works is there's 5 technicians that you can buy to make money, and pretty much what these technicians do is you have to set each of them to each of your businesses for you to make money. So you need to get other businesses first, or you can't assign any technicians if you don't have any businesses. So you have 5 technicians, so once you have 5 businesses, then you can go ahead and get the nightclub. Now this is a passive income business, which means you don't really have to do anything. You just let it run, and then every once in a while you just sell your stock and you make a bunch of money. Now the only thing about the nightclub is it is a pretty slow business, so it does take a lot of hours for it to fill up, but once it does, you can usually make like 1.5 million, which is a lot. So if you just let it sit in the background and go to it every once in a while, you'll make a lot of money. So here's how much I've made with it. Now there's actually other ways to make money with the nightclub as well. So one is going to be the nightclub popularity. So the way you make money with this is pretty much if your popularity is high, then you make money in your safe. Now to keep your popularity high, you need to do missions for it, or you can hire new DJs every like day or so, and that also will make you a bunch of money. But another way is business battles, and pretty much how this works is you need 3 or more players in your GTA session or like lobby, and then pretty much it'll say like there's a business battle, and then once you go, there's different ones, but for example, if there's a crate one, there'll probably be like around 8 to 10 crates, and then for how many ever you bring back to your business, you make 10k for each one, and it also adds on top of your nightclub stock. So each crate you bring back, you're probably making like 15k. So it's another easy way to make money. Now if you didn't know already, it's very obvious that every player needs to own a business in GTA Online, because businesses are one of the best ways to earn money. And a business that everyone should invest in is the CEO office. This is one of the best businesses for a couple of reasons. Within the CEO itself, you can buy 2 more businesses, which are the CEO crates and the vehicle cargo. Now let me make this very clear that both of these can make you a lot of money. So this is how much I've made with the CEO crates business, and this is how much I've made with the vehicle cargo business. So I'm not going to go into detail for how you make money with the CEO crates business and the vehicle cargo business, because there's a lot to say. But pretty much for CEO crates, you go out, you steal crates, you bring back, and then you sell it. That's how you make money. And for vehicles, you go out, you steal vehicles, and you bring it back and you make money. But if you guys want full in-depth guides, then I have videos on it on my channel. So just search up my name and search up the CEO crates and you'll find them. But there's actually a few different things the CEO office gives you access to as well. So one, you can buy a garage, which is pretty much 3 floors, which gives you a lot of space. So I think it's about 8 on every floor, so you get about 24 car spaces in your garage. And you can also upgrade it to have even more floors, like 5 floors or 6 floors. But like I said, there's other ways to make money with this as well. So one is going to be the export mixed goods. So pretty much you can do this only once a day, but it makes you 50k in literally 2 minutes. All you do is get in a truck and you just deliver it somewhere and you make 50k. But yeah, the CEO office is one you definitely want to invest in. Now, one of the things that is essential to becoming a pro in GTA 5 is to buy businesses that will make you money with you barely having to do any work for them. And that's why the bunker business is going to be number 5 on this list. So what I mean by you barely having to do anything is because this business is a passive income business. So pretty much all you have to do is you have to buy supplies for your business, which once again you can do it with the master control center. And then from there you want to wait around 3 hours, and then once you go to your business, you've made like 200 or 300k, and you have to do the sell missions to get the money, but that only takes a few minutes. Now if you're thinking of buying the MOC, you'll also need to have the bunker, because that's where you store it, if you guys are interested in that. Now let me make this clear that if you want to make the most amount of money with the bunker business and some of the other passive income businesses, that you need to have the business upgrades. So pretty much how you get these is you pay a little extra and you make more money with the business. Now another thing that the bunker lets you do is research. Now what research does is it unlocks like weapon skins for you, and then some weapons on vehicles as well, so that's also really cool. Now this is an absolute must in GTA 5, and it's going to be the MC businesses, which are going to be number 4. Now there's 5 of these and they're all passive income businesses, and the only difference between each of them is that each will make you different amounts of money. So there's the Coke Lockup, Weed Warehouse, Meth Lab, Cash Factory, and the Document Forgery Office. Now the Coke is by far the best one, but the other ones make you a lot of money too, except the Document Forgery Office. This one like barely makes you anything, so I don't think you guys should get it. But pretty much once you get the upgrades and everything, each of these MC businesses can make you around 300k to 600k. But once they go on double money in RP, then you can literally get 600k to 1.2 million from each one. So imagine you have 4 of these and all you're doing is going on your master control center and buying supplies for them and then waiting a couple of hours. Well, you're going to be making a few million every day by barely doing any work. So this one's really similar to the bunker business. Now number 3 on the list is going to be the Acid Lab. Now you hear me talk about this one a lot because it's pretty much a free business, and so that's why everyone should get it. So pretty much there's 6 missions that you have to do, and then you unlock this business. But the good thing is every time you do any of the missions, because it's your first time doing it, you actually get like a 100k bonus. So for doing 6 missions you get around 550k, and the business I think is like pretty much the same amount, or it's like 500k. So you literally get the missions to pay for your business, so it's literally a free business. Now this one's just like the MC business. The only difference is once a day you can pretty much boost up your production to make even more money. So you can do that by going right here and then boosting up your production. But it's the same thing, you put supplies in it and then you just wait and then you sell it. So it's another way for everyone to make a lot of money, and I think it's also one of the best businesses to start with in GTA 5. Now this next business isn't a passive income business, but it is still very important to get this, as it's one of the best because it pays you so much. Now this one is going to be the agency. So this business pretty much lets you make money in so many different ways. So the first way is payphone hits. Now this gives you 85k in literally 2 minutes. Now there is a 20-minute cooldown, but still 85k in 2 minutes is still a lot. So once again, I have videos on this too on the payphone hits, so you guys can always check them out. Also, if you're enjoying this video up to this point, you can help me out by dropping a like, it would be much appreciated. But another way to make money with the agency, and the main way, is going to be the heist. So this gives you 1.2 million, and you can actually do it solo, and you can do it in under like 2 hours. So it's a great heist to do, it's really fun, and it's like pays you so much for a solo player. Now there's another way to make money with this business too, which is the business contracts, and actually they're double money in RP this week. So for you guys that are seeing this video within a week, definitely check them out. So these are a super easy way to make money. So the contracts I think take like a few minutes. They're pretty much like contact missions, except they pay you more. And for the final investment in GTA 5, I'm guessing most of you can guess this one. It is the submarine. Now this is what you need to do the Cayo Perico heist with, and I know they've nerfed it a lot. So one thing they did is they added a cooldown time, which was kind of annoying. Another thing they did is they lowered the pay, and they also made the heist pretty much harder to do, but still this business is so easy to make money with. Trust me, once you buy the submarine, making money is literally just too easy. I mean, you can still do this heist in under 2 hours and you'll still be making around like 1.5 million every single time. So it's super easy to do, and you guys definitely want to have this business. Now to be honest, everything I talked about in this video can be useless if you don't go watch this video next, which tells you the top 10 tips that'll take a beginner and turn them into a pro player. But really guys, I'll see you in the next one.